Well, hello, Miss Francie. My name is Libra Empress, and thank you so much for not only becoming one of my subscribers, but being a part of our Zodiac family and being so patient with us, or with me anyway. Today, I've got your personal tarot reading, and also happy belated birthday, and thank you for the birthday wishes. They were really nice, and I hope your birthday went just as great as mine. Alright, now my beautiful Miss Francie, I've got 3 piles for you. Past, present, and possible future. Now remember, when we get to the future is not set in stone and can change anytime you so choose, alright? Alright. Now, I also have a 4th pile. The 4th pile is all the energy between past, present, and future. And then, I don't know where these will lay, but you'll know, alright? Now, from possible future to the end of this video, it's all timeless, okay? That means it hasn't happened yet, or it has happened, or, it's just all up in the air. So keep that in mind. And then after we do these piles, I will do the bottom of the deck, what your favorite number was, which is 23. What the June deck says about your tarot, what the zombie deck says, and then 4 spreads: the broken heart, gravestone, eyeball, and the severed head, okay? Alright, let's get started. My beautiful Miss Francie, in the past, in your past energy, you were celebrating your hard work, but you were also in a mini hermit mode, and I think it had a lot to do with the 3 of Swords card, right? You were stuck with the 3 of Swords card, which is not a fun card. Either way, someone gets hurt, right? So I don't know exactly what happened there, but I know for a fact that it was a lot of heartache, jealousy, and loss, and it could have been one of the 3. You cheated, they cheated. Okay. The second one was, or could be, that they bitched about you to family, friends, and whoever will listen, or you did that to them instead of coming together and talking out your issues. Or the third thing is something takes priority over your relationship. That could be drugs, alcohol, any really form of substance abuse there, all right? Then there's gambling, video games, money, sex, pornography. Did I already say workaholic? Workaholic and money, I guess. But, it could range from all those. So you went through that, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through that situation. Currently, though, you are in the waiting position. You're waiting, and this is funny, and not in the sense of haha funny, but coincidental funny, right? Because you've got two Hanged Man cards. The one from my Jane Austen deck says waiting, and the second one, it says that you're sacrificing a lot. But you also stepped into the Queen of Swords energy, where that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy, right? So you're double sacrificing, and you're waiting, and you're working your ass off, and you're very caring. But you are also calling judgment. You are accepting karma, accepting your partner in a situation currently, and you decide you're going to step into the full energy, which is you're going to release all that baggage, get an extra pep in your step, and walk with pride, but the good kind of pride, not the Mr. Darcy got in trouble for being prideful. Or was it prejudice? No, Darcy got in trouble for being prideful. It was Elizabeth that got in trouble for being prejudice. Damn it, Jane Austen. I don't know. You have to watch it. It's a good show. All of them actually. The remakes. There's a lot of remakes. So, in your possible future, I pulled the security card, right? You're going to be struggling, but you're going to be very patiently progressing towards... You're going to be struggling, and you're going to be patient, but in regards to your security, you have a guardian angel watching you. Okay? Be if it's a live family member or a dead one. Now, all the energy between past, present, and future. I pulled the world. So you were learning a lesson somewhere along this line, right? You're learning a lesson so you can end that and begin something new. You had the devil energy, lots of toxicity there. And you had the family 10 of cups. And you were making compromises, like 2 cups, right? Where you were able to finally sit down with someone and talk out without hucking a glass at their forehead. Let's be honest. I mean, it sounds tempting sometimes. Anyway. I get a mental image of me throwing things at people all the time. So you were compromising, but you were doing it in the King and Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so the funny thing about the King and Queen of Swords is that they weren't born into royalty, they didn't marry into royalty. What they did was they built their empire from the ground up. That means that you basically told this person, this is where the bear shits, and I'm not moving on it. I'm going to be stubborn. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. Alright? Now, you do get a high five from the undead. You know, my Ace of Hazards. I just call it, that's my favorite card. It's basically financial rewards. It's like, okay, so you're walking along and suddenly like a $50 bill and a wallet show up, you know? And you're like, oh my god, what luck! So you pick it up and you look into it and you see, oh, there's the name of the person. Now you have a couple choices, okay? Turn it in, keep it, or leave it. Well, more than a couple choices, right? So I know you're a decent person, so you're going to take it and turn it into the police and let them know. And what they're going to do is they're going to find the person, and then they're going to call them. They're going to come in, you know, and you can even return it to them personally, but I'd take it to the police, you know. And maybe that person, you know, you were just doing a good deed, you know, there was money in it, and you didn't even think about taking the money, say. Well, the person who gets it, their wallet back, they decide that they're gonna give you a little bit more than $50, you know, as a reward. And you didn't expect that because you weren't doing that for the money. But it came out of nowhere. It was like a blessing. And you're like, are you sure? It's a little bit too much. And they're like, no, it's fine. You found my wallet. Here you go. Like, I'm so grateful I even got this back. Because there were credit cards and stuff in there, right? But no, like, it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be like a light bulb moment. Ba-ding! Right? You win. It's good. It's really good energy. Bottom of my Jane Austen deck says that you're going to keep your emotions in control in regards to a 10 of Swords moment. Alright? That's Graves behind me. If you're wondering, she's the one in my picture. Okay, so the bottom of the zombie deck is 10 of Swords, though. So people keep taking and taking and taking from you, and you're just like, oh my god, is it ever gonna end? and you know, and I guess I whisper a lot, but you're just like, God, is this ever gonna end? Like, why do people keep taking and taking and taking from me? Well, in a normal deck, you got the person who has like the 10 swords sticking out of his back, and it's just like they keep adding swords to help him have pockets for all his extra change, you know. But for, you know, it's like a lot of, but you're keeping your emotions under control during that whole situation, which is good, because I'd go batshit crazy. So you have it down. You're just like resting bitch face. And you're like imagining like ripping their arms off and hitting them with them. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Okay. In real life, don't do that. I get imaginative. This is why I'm a writer. So let's move on to your favorite number, 23. So I pulled 23 cards from my zombie deck and 23 cards from my Jane Austen deck. Alright? So the first card I pulled was love. And the second card was intuition. or the second card to the first card. That didn't make sense. So love and intuition. So you're being guided to love intuitively. Okay? There are secrets and deceptions around you, but you're not going to give up. People talk, but you're not going to change who you are and the fact that you're going to love people regardless. The second card I pulled was temptation and temperance. So you're trying to find balance with this temptation. All right. Could be that you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Third card I pulled was contemplation, and then oh no, it's not page. New project. I can't read my own handwriting. No, I can. So you're going to be in contemplation in regards to a new project. Ooh, that's going to be awesome. Fourth card I pulled was destiny. You're stubborn about your destiny. You are. You King of Swords it. You're like, no, this is what I want. I know something's better out there for me. You are being generous with family, though. And in regards to quality, you are very confident that you're going to give quality and get quality back. You are celebrating, though, a lot in regards to Ace of Swords. Maybe someone said something to you or you said something to them. That's probably why you have resting bitch face. You're just trying to smile. You're like, it's fine. It's fine. I've only killed you 1 billion times in my head. Alright. No, don't do that. But oh, fuck. Basically, you're thinking about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to, and yet you're celebrating. So you're keeping your cool, and you know that you're going to be starting a new beginning as the Fool within your hard work, which is great. You are making an effort, but you are kind of at a crossroads on occasion. You are transitioning with the help of a loved one. Soft stalker card, right? I don't even know what he is. He's like a page of something. No, he's page of maybe water. Yeah, could be page of water. I don't know. In my deck. Basically, it's the soft stalker card. I had this lady tell me that any form of stalker is not a cool stalker. It's all creepy, but I mean, we were all once kids in elementary school, and our crush walked through our classroom door, right? And we didn't know their name. They were new. So we had to find out what their name was. Then we had to figure out what their likes and dislikes were so we can bring up it in conversation. I mean, not all of us are going to rush in and be like, oh, I like you. Want to be friends? Like we are all sewed in a little bit, of uncertainty of how things are going to go. And as a Libra, we think of like 30,000 different ways it could go. And we are stuck in our head a lot of the time. But once we make a decision, we make a decision. So and it could be the loved one that passed. If you had a loved one that passed. Or it could be just a loved one that is an ancestor or someone in your family that is watching you and hoping the best for you. Or a friend, It all ranges. Really, it is. Now you are going to be transforming. And you're going to be getting... Okay, so I had the Knight of Hazards where you were in a situation where you were getting everything you want, but you're not getting your needs met. But you are going to be becoming an entrepreneur and moving towards getting your needs met. And that's what that transformation death card is, right? It's the end one situation so you can begin something new. You're transforming, you're moving on. And you're using your energy to reach your dreams, right? Your 10 of Cups. No, 9 of Cups. Wishes, dreams, and material and physical happiness there. Now, you are brave in regards to your security, and you are adapting to a betrayal. And it's not easy, but you are. But you are finding, and it could have been a betrayal from a long time ago. You are seeking stability and making a new journey towards it is the Fool. Yeah. Now you are having a revelation though, and a lot of it is because you are observing what's going on as the Knight of, or Page of Swords. Revelation is tower moment, like, and it could be a good tower moment or a bad tower moment. Either way it comes, right? And it's like that light bulb, ding, ding, ding. And you were like, oh, knew this was coming. I've been watching this whole time, fucker. Right? You're like, that sumbitch. And the next card is rejection, and you are struggling with burdens and responsibility. Now, in regards to rejection, you could have rejected anything that didn't serve you. But you are very hopeful, and you're dealing with a Knight of Wands. So someone's very adventurous, Aries, Leo, or Sag. You are finding balance, possibly with yourself or with another Libra. But you are you're dealing with wealth, family, and contentment. So 10 of Hazards. Now, in regards to your positivity, you are getting a high five from the undead. Hell yeah, right? Financial blessings. You are in collaboration with a Queen of Swords, probably with yourself. The Queen of Swords is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But you could have just been like, putting them shoes on today. Bitches be watching out. In regards to your material wealth, you have someone who is deceiving you, and they're pulling your strings. Puppet master there. You are in completion and reaching the sun. So positivity, getting rescued, keeping your hope alive. Alright, let's move on to what Jane says. Alright, the Jane deck. The Jane deck says this, and this is going to sound confusing, but I will break it down the best I can. So, you are the enthusiastic Empress, right? You didn't know that? Well, regardless of what we have two energies. Okay, male and female energies. I'm not talking about what's between our legs. I'm talking about within ourselves. Soul energy, right? Yin and yang. That's supposed to be my yin yang. It's horrible. It's just hands being weird. Okay, so we got to balance ourselves out. We are someone's karmic in someone's cycle. Okay, we're all, good karmic, bad karmic, whatever. A lot of people will take us as being the bad karmic, right? People get mad at us for any little movement we make. But we have two energies, and we try to level those up. Think of it like Donkey Kong, you're like going up, jumping over the karma barrel, lesson learned, climbing up, and you keep going on both sides, right? And you're just kind of working your scales, balancing it out. And then finally you reach, woohoo, I'm masculine and feminine, Empress and Emperor, fuck yeah, right? But that doesn't mean you're stuck there. It just means that you went through a lot of hard and difficult shit, right? That I think a lot of people shouldn't have had to go through to get there, but it's lessons. You have to go through those. Okay? Regardless. And we're all on our own path. But you've reached the Empress, okay? And you are perceptively sharing hope and clarity. Now, temptation, in regards to this temptation, it's awakening your skills and adapting you generously. Now, so awakening is judgment, right? You realize they're tempting me, right? They're devil energy. Yeah, no, fuck that. So you learn from that, and you're honing in your skills and adapting your generosity. And you're completing a traditional transformation, a truth. You realized within what's going on. So you got the knowledge, and you're transforming the death card, moving and renewing yourself, right? Rebirth. And it's challenging your intuition's quality while you're having a revelation, a tower moment. Now you are accomplishing growing your authority with a mystery. So your Emperor, okay, is authority. Aries energy there. So when you want your person, you don't want them to come half-staffed, okay? Yeah, we all want an emperor, okay? But they wouldn't be complete if they didn't hone in their fucking Empress energy as well. So they have a lot of work to do, right? You don't want them half-staffed. Fuck that. They need to go back and work some more and come back. If you know, or like, just like come at me right or don't come at me at all. Basically, that kind of energy. Now you are challenging them with your growing mystery, right? You're intuitive. You're keeping your cards close to your chest. Now, and it's funny, and not in the ha-ha, laugh moment, but it's because you are balancing your hard work and positive creativity, yet you are having caution in collaborating your material wealth and transitioning your destiny. So you want to collaborate, but not with this person. Okay? You're choosing wisely. That's why you're cautious. Okay? Because what if you invest into something and then they take off and run? Here's an example. 10 years ago in Magna, Utah, we used to have a fair for the 4th of July, right? It was great. That's where I'm from. You'd have fireworks, you'd pay the carnival people to come and set up and everything. Well, the lady who was in charge of that, she was paid a great deal of money to give the money to the people. Do you know what she did? She took the money and skipped out of state. It's like, what the fuck? Like, so we didn't get a carnival, We hadn't had a carnival out there in a long time, just fireworks, which sucks, but that's what I'm saying is you're being cautious with your money, your material wealth, and your choices, and that's good to be cautious. Now you're having the courage to choose stability, all right? And you're starting a new beginning, rejecting anxiety and contemplating your accomplishments. Now you're going to reject anxiety, but you're not going to give up totally on it, because that's what helps fuel you. You can take anxiety and let it burden you, or you can use it to your advantage, all right? Yeah, we all have our self-doubts. It's without a doubt, but you have a choice to use it to fuel you for the better, not to keep you trapped. Now the anxiety is helping you contemplate your accomplishments, all right? So you are rejecting that, and you're wanting to keep going forward. You're afraid of what if this doesn't happen, or if that doesn't happen. You are giving love in moderated energy. You are asserting effort, or moving forward with your effort, preparing your introspection. Now you are finding you are disappointed about a betrayal. Yes, okay, you are disappointed. Lesson learned. But that doesn't have to keep you where you are. You are discovering that you have an abundance of happiness to charm everyone, all right? So you're viewing this, even though it hurts sometimes, you're viewing it as, you're the type of person who views the cup as half full. Okay, and you're wanting to give your cup of love to someone who deserves it, because you deserve to be happy. And you see the good in everybody, and that's great. Let's talk about the zombie deck. The zombie deck says, as an emperor, see, you reached emperor mode. Ha! Right? You came at a sacrifice from a new approach. Okay, so there was a sacrifice, but you decided to come at it from a new approach, realizing, hey, while traveling and progressing, you faced deception and was burdened by severe anxiety. Now, you never let your hope for life falter, and keep your passion burning bright, fighting for what's yours against a puppet master. Now, being possessive with your love and you, all right, because you're allowed to be possessive with you. You choose what you give yourself to and what you want to put your energy through, okay? And you're taking care of you. Hell yeah. and your soul. Now you're growing away from indecisiveness. So your inner growth, you're deciding finally, coming out of that Eight of Swords energy. And you're expanding your wishes and dreams. Hell yeah. Looks good to me. Looks like you're working, you came out Dark Night of the Soul or something. A lot of us did. It was been a bitchin', like not even a good bitchin', it's a bad bitchin', like the last 10 years. But you wouldn't be who you are if you hadn't gone through what you went through. Okay? Let's talk about the broken heart spread. Alright, so for my broken heart spread, I got 8 cards, right? I pulled 8 from each of my decks. For my gravestone, 6. For the eyeball, 7. For the severed head, 7. Okay? The bottom, I pulled 2 cards from the bottom of each, or 1 card from each. Does that make sense? So 2 cards per broken, gravestone, eyeball, and severed head. Okay? They're just one from Zombie and one from Jane deck to help me clarify what's going on with you. Alright? Past, present, future, whatever, right? It's all you. Alright, baby doll, it's all you. For the broken heart spread, the central issue of your relationship is this, that you are making accomplishments and you've got chariot energy, so you're moving on, traveling. Now, how you see the other person, whoever they are, is you see them with abundance of energy, very passionate, but the hangman, self-sacrificial, accepting of a situation. All right? How they see you is they see you as someone who's very perceptive, right? Full of perception, watching with strings attached. Well, fuck yeah, expect strings attached. Tell them that. Be like, look, if you're not gonna level up, I don't want you. Like, you need to level up both energy. No, don't tell them that. Tell them what you believe you want to tell them. That's just what I think you'd tell them. Now, the unknown influences on your relationship are charm and perseverance. So there's a lot of charm and perseverance going on. Where you want the relationship to go is you're in contemplation for a new journey. Okay? The Fool card, you want to start fresh, extra pep in your step. Who can help your relationship is you. Stability and fiery. Self-sacrificial. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, the challenges in your relationship are anxiety and you want to start new as the entrepreneur. Alright? Now, the outcome of your relationship is this: moderation and control. You're slowly trying to work things out moderately while keeping your emotions under control. Bottom of the deck is awakening. Hierophant, you're awakening to the truth. Which is good. Not a lot of people wake up in time. Now, let's talk about the gravestone. Now, the central question in your life is adaptability. Are you going to be able to adapt? And it is challenging. Okay, it's very challenging, but you're not going to give up. The unforeseen forces acting on that question are transition, death card, and making progress. So you're going to be releasing one and beginning something new. Okay? And you're going to make progress. It's going to be worth it, though, in the end, whatever you decide. How other people affect you is they affect your material wealth, but in a good way, because you're going to be successful. I think it's like six of Wands. Victory, success, and recognition for your hard work. Now, the circumstances affecting your life is this: your inner growth, movement, your inner growth and lack of action. So, 8 of Swords and So basically this is that you are in an Eight of Swords energy somewhere along the line, right? And it's slowing down your inner growth. You're kind of stuck in your head feeling like a victim, but you're not a victim. And I think you're slowly realizing that, and that's why you're going to the Two of Swords energy later on, right? Where you're moving away from indecision and making a decision. If that made sense. Who or what is available to help you is you, hope, and your destiny. Destiny's not going to just happen out of nowhere, no. You've got to help it along. Claim what's yours. You know what you want, go for it. Fuck yeah, I support you 1,000% or a million. You know, let's just do a million. I give you a high five. Pow! You're just like, shut up, Libra Empress. You're weird. Now, the outcome of that question, or the questions, is effort and Knight of Swords. So, you're going to be making an effort, and you're going to have lack of emotion there. And you're going to be bold, and it's going to be great. You're going to change lives. I love the Knight of Swords energy. Not because he could be an asshat, but because, you know, with no emotion. But how I see it is this. He rushes in, like, I don't know if you've heard my story. I'll probably tell it to everybody. Probably gonna drive people nuts. They're gonna always think of the Knight of Swords as this for my zombie deck, but it's who I see. It's what I see. Let me see if I can't find him actually. What happens is, so pretend that you're the ocean, right, my beautiful Miss Francie? Yeah, pretend you're the ocean. Close your eyes and imagine that you're swaying back and forth. Oh, it's a beautiful day. You got the sun beating on the surface of the water, of your water. You hear the seagulls, you know, chirping in the background. You're like, seagulls don't chirp. You fucking weirdo. They make noises, okay? They yell. They yell at each other. Can you hear me? You know, stupid shit. They don't do that either. I know, okay? I'm a writer. They do in my head. Okay, but you're calm. It's a beautiful day. Suddenly, the Knight of Swords comes out of nowhere. Okay, in the form of a cloud. And he's coming along. And he's spreading. And he's getting big. And he's getting chaotic. It's raining from him. It's a lot of rain, actually. A lot of rain. Your waters are swaying back and forth. And it's just nuts, right? Deafening waves. Your waves are crashing on everything. You're losing boats inside of you. You're like, hey, get out of there! Why are you sinking to me? Damn it! Right? There's electricity. What he's saying is filtering from his clouds into you, the water, and back up. And then as fast as he came, he leaves, right? He leaves. And then it starts to calm down. The sun comes back out. Well, it's been there the whole time. Clouds move away from it, right? Sun's out. You can hear the seagulls again screaming at each other. Absurdities in a Jersey accent. Oh. Right, there. Damn, Damn Miss Dreschner. Oh man, I love her. She comes to mind in the Jersey accent. She's such a great actress. Her name is Fran Dreschner, I think. Your name's Francie. That's such a weird coincidence that I thought about her and you. Anyway, you know, you're altered, right? You're changed. It didn't hurt you or anything. It just came and the information shook you. It shook you. So that's kind of what happened, is you're making an effort. And maybe you're saying shit to people. You're coming in as a Knight of Swords energy. Or maybe they're coming in and saying that to you. Either way, someone's getting shook. Bottom of the deck is betrayal and crossroads. So this betrayal has you at a crossroads. You don't know which way to go. Let's talk about the eyeball spread. This one's easy for me to remember. So last month you were transforming, right? End of one situation to begin something new is the death card. And you're moving to get your needs met. You're, working hard, getting what you want, but not what you need. So you are transforming, making the decision. This month you're rejecting by saying the Ace of Swords. You said, no, I'm rejecting anything that doesn't serve me. I am going to choose very wisely to not be an asshat, because I know that I can catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. But what I'm going to say is I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I know I got to think about what I got to say and how I got to say it to whoever I'm going to say it to, because I could say something, I could say hi to someone and they could be like, how dare you, right? And you're just like, what the fuck? But that is, you're rejecting, and you're saying it in the form of Ace of Swords. You're saying it with clarity, strength, boldness. The first week of this month, you are claiming your destiny, and there's a soft stalker. Okay, that's the same one, right? Deceased loved one or a loved one from afar, hiding in a bush. Okay, wishing you nothing but the best. So you're being guided maybe by ancestors. Second week of this month, you're making a choice, and that you're choosing, because you've got so many options, right? You're choosing the death card to end one situation and begin something new. Third week is you're severing ties and you're doing it creatively. You're definitely doing it creatively. But in regards to your creativity, and your sanity, you're severing ties because of the drama as well. You're sick of the drama. Fourth week of this month, you were working your ass off, and you're being very generous with your time and energy. Not to mention, some people are being very generous with you, seeing how hard you're working. Possibility for next month is this. It's going to be a challenge, but there's going to be devil energy. Okay? Capricorn. It's going to be one hell of a challenge. Bottom of the deck, you're having a revelation and you're making a compromise. So, there's a lot of toxicity here next month. But you were able to see it coming, and you're able to sit down calmly and tell them, this is where the bear shits. So, back your shit down, man. Or I'd take you down to Chinatown and kick you around. Kapow, kapow, kapow. That's my favorite saying. Because they kick a lot. And I like when they kick. I like their movies. Okay, severed head, my beautiful friend. The primary issue of your life right now is caution. You're being very cautious in regards to the Ace of Wands. Someone's got passion for you, or you've got passion for something. All right, you're being very cautious though, because there's a lot of, it could be, if it's work related, you're being cautious in regards to what if it doesn't happen the way I want it to happen. Well, sometimes things don't happen the way we want them to happen. Sometimes they happen even better, right? It's like cooking. Like my cousin went to this school, and she's special needs, and the school was a summer course in cooking at the local college in Logan, and the guy told her that she's doing it wrong. She needs to follow the recipe. She came home and started crying because they got mad at her for cutting the vegetables wrong, apparently, or adding seasoning, And I told her, all those recipes, all those recipes that they have out in the world, those were accidents. They were happy accidents. So that's how they become recipes, is by experimenting. So don't let them tell you that you can't experiment. Basically, pull her out of that glass. In the distant past, you were balancing your hard work. In the recent past, you were intuition twice. Going within, right? Paying attention to what was being said to you, because you're receiving a lot of messages. Currently, you're very happy, and you're balanced as the Justice card. Head and heart, you're balancing out. You're okay with where you're at right now. You went through a lot, but you're finally finding you're finally able to find balance there. In the immediate future, you're finding clarity and getting a high five from the undead. I love that one. Now, the factors that will affect the outcome of this issue are security and your Ten of Cups, family, wealth, and contentment. So you're finding security within your family, with your wealth, and with your contentment. And, it's my Ten of Cups card, where the lady's sitting on the beach with her family and friends, or her family, I mean. And in the background, in the middle of the ocean, you got this dead person going, "Hey!" And the town or whatever behind it is burning. And she's like, "I can't hear you. La la la. I'm having too much of a fun time. You can just drown. No mind to you." Right? That's kind of what's going on. Now, the outcome is this: skill. Intuitive. Queen of Cups. So in regards to your skill, you were very devoted, right? Or you're dealing with a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? Intuitive party girl, maybe. Intuitive, devoted, very loving. But maybe you're putting in all that energy into your skills. Bottom of the deck, positivity. And Six of Swords. So you're very positive that you are going to get that snow shovel and go up inside of your head, like open the door that's like 600 padlocks. And you're going to walk in and you got your snow shovel and you're going to start shoveling up all that bullshit and drama that keeps reoccurring in all those conversations that you've had years and months of going over. If you had said, what if you said this, what if you said that, and bitching at them, and you just throw it out your left eardrum. You're like, "I'm making room. I think I'm going to redecorate, remodel my brain space. I need movement. I need room for all this positive stuff." Yeah. So you're moving on to calmer waters. All right. I hope that helped. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of our Zodiac family. Happy belated birthday again. And thank you for being so patient with me. Alright, it's hard to do tarot readings on the go, so I've been writing everybody's down. This is yours. It's a lot, huh? Yeah, I've been writing them as I'm going and working. But yeah, thank you for being so patient with me. And, you are going through a lot. You have gone through a lot. And I want you to know that you are definitely not alone. And don't you dare give up, alright? You stay positive, strong. And know I love you. Bye, my beautiful friend. If you need anything, just message me, alright? I'll drop what I'm doing for you. I do it for everybody, but I will. I'll drop what I'm doing to talk with you and see how you're doing, alright? That's what my channel's about. Working together. Stay safe.